Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Hearthstone Tavern Brawl, where today we're doing the Clockwork Card Dealer Brawl, which involves pretty much, well, as you can read from the description here, you get to create your own deck. In turn 1, you will always draw one mana card if you have it. Turn 2, so on and so on. So you will always have a perfect curve. To that end, I am actually going to be playing a mid-range Hunter deck. I did previously try and do this challenge on North America. This deck worked out pretty well. But unfortunately, the recording got corrupted at the very end because I strained my i3 processor by trying to do too many things on the computer at once. And Hearthstone, of all things, crashed. So we're going to do this again here. Some things to keep in mind with the challenge as we'll play on here is that I will always draw a Web Spinner turn 1, the way the deck is built. I will always draw Loatheb turn 5, always draw Savannah Highmane turn 6, and always draw Dr. Boom turn 7. The only thing that's really different between this deck and the deck I did in North America is that I have 2 piloted shredders instead of 2 knife jugglers, because I actually don't have any knife jugglers on my EU account. Just haven't had the cause to craft them yet. But let's see if we can go for the pack. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first match versus a Warlock, so I imagine that this is going to go fairly interestingly here. So we are going to pull back some of the cards that we know we're going to get later on. Decent curve, but not my favorite. It's probably a zoo deck. This is not the best challenge for Handlock considering what your early cards would be. So I'm going to assume it's zoo. Now I'm not playing with the Hearthstone deck tracker here because it's not really necessary for this kind of challenge. Although it is a self-constructed deck, so maybe I could. So always Web Spinner on 1. Question is, does he want to cash out? Maybe good just to coin Animal Companion at this rate. Because I am going to be, I think I'm going to need to be in a race because he's going to be board controlling all to high hell. Or maybe not. Glaive Zuka is also a nice turn 2 pickup because it just lets me do a little bit of this. I mean, they're all 3/2s anyway. Got a Web Spinner out of it, which is a really nice get. Thought about putting Ram Wraith in this deck as well. And I still think it is a card that you could use as a one-off pretty well. The problem is that the best cards that would go in mid-range Hunter, they're not all beasts. So you need to cut things like the piloted shredders for that. So Voidwalker. Don't need to use the Glaive Zuka for this. Don't need to kill command for this. Hello, Misha. Just who I wanted to see here. So I can start pushing for damage fairly soon, I think. Ooh, this is going to be a full roll. It's always a full roll. Alright. Always and without fail. Now I do have one explosive trap in here, and that'd be lovely right now. But let's see, yeah, it's like Mish is good, but sometimes Hearthstone is just going to happen. And maybe the deck is a lot, maybe the mid-range Hunter deck is a lot stronger with having knife jugglers in it. Because this right here is really going to be a struggle for board control. And he's actually going to silence and just trade everything out, which is smart.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
This is a really, really juicy board for explosive trap. 22 cards and it's only 1, so that's less than a 5% chance. Alright. Well, less than that even, because my 5, 6, and 7 is all already stated. So I guess the question now is, do I dare to Loatheb here? Or do I go for this play?
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, I got a coin anyway. Whee! Alright. Still saving the weapon for something that can possibly hold up a little bit. He's used one silence, he may have both. Like I said, it's a very zoo-oriented deck. More classic aggro zoo playing Shattered Sun Cleric. That's a card you don't see very often anymore. There's so much competition for the 3 mana, but you can't always go wrong with the +1/+1. Especially if it lets you trade up and out. Alright. Make me sad. Whoa! Whoa, okay. That is somebody that really does not want that Haunted Creeper there. We'll see if this helps us come back or if this marks us for death. Unless he has another Siphon Soul for this guy. I guess he didn't want to trade in what he needed to get that done. Alright, so Demon Heart. That's a good one. What else you got? Second Demon Fire. Okay. Okay. Well, as much as I want to get cute with Explosive Trap, I'm going to have to trade here for this with Freezing Trap. Because of the possibility of having so many charge minions in here, I have to play it this way. So I am thoroughly behind. Like I said, I have to do it this way because he's knocked me straight down to 5. But is this the beginning of the comeback? I don't know. I don't have any Sludge Belchers in this deck, I don't think. Interesting. So we're just going to try and play as mana efficiently as possible. Take our time on the comeback trail. On the one hand, you say to yourself, does this person just not have a lot of cards? But I think he knows what he's doing. He's playing with, or at least has been playing for a while. Has had enough time to be an early Hearthstone adopter. Probably has some cards available. Floating Watcher. Alright. A Ruby and Egg. Okay. Misha is good again. You're probably good too. This doesn't feel like a boom turn. Actually, maybe a decent time to sneak in Lotheb. Because if he's going to power overwhelming this, I don't want him to do too much else this turn. So, very vulnerable to not Flame Strike, but Hellfire anyway. Incredibly vulnerable to Hellfire right now. So does he have the next implosion necessary to make this happen? We want to know.
I wonder.
Now, how much damage do I have on board before he potentially board clears with a... no, I prevented a Shadow Flame play too, which is decent, assuming he's running with 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 9. So I do have lethal if he doesn't... Well... Okay. And there's Freezing Trap, so that's a little sad for him. So I win.
Well played.
Didn't even need a mad scientist. That's why you don't just rage quit and give up on things. Because sometimes you get down to 5 and then you're able just to stabilize the board in time. That's why I said the mid-range hunter, sometimes it's just all about getting the board phase. So we got one pack, which my EU account really needs. And we have more quests here. Actually, I have a really interesting arena run as well, but I don't know if I'm going to put that on because my arena average is still around 5 to 6 wins. So that makes me okay. Whoa, epic. Gorehowl. Woo, actually a good card for Warrior as epic here. Second Wild Pyromancer. Don't really need the others, but I would call that a very good pack. Definitely the kind that you use to build your collection, especially because I have some good Warrior cards. But well, we're not doing constructed today. Let's go back to the brawl. Let's do it again. And let's see if we can get at least 1 or 2 more games without the client crashing. So it's Paladin time versus the Card Master here. We're going to ditch Web Spinner because we're going to get one at the beginning anyway. Otherwise, I like having multiple 2-drops. I don't have coin, but now we have 1, 2, and we are already getting a good 3 play anyway. So Web Spinner first. Yeah, on the North America recording, I faced a bunch of Shaman, which was nice to face Shaman, even though I was able to rush them down. But every time it was Web Spinner my turn, their first turn was Earth Shock. So Quick Shot is good. King's Elic is good. Obviously, we're opening ourselves up to Consecrate. We'll actually get a Savannah Highway in there, which is very nice. And attack. Now, I have a feeling, because I was thinking about running this as Paladin if I didn't have the Hunter quests anyway. But I do think Hunter is a good viable choice, because if you're on curve on Hunter, things are going to go really well for you. I don't know if I should just go straight up Face Hunter here or not, because Face Hunter can be really, really good versus Paladin in general. So let's pretend we're a Face Hunter today. See if he's going to muster or something up in here. Interesting. I have seen some of Emperor Cobra play in the what do you call it? Just gonna go for that. There, the beast is not my favorite. This is probably worth using the other charge for just a quick shot because we have another play. Helps us forward. Yeah, there were some mid-range lists, at least once upon a time, that would run Emperor Cobra. It is a good hard removal. It's a tech piece. I know some of the Tempo Storm people were trying to sort of spearhead that. So Hammer of Wrath looks like this is possibly gonna be. I think I might as well Loatheb here. It gets a big body on the board. It counters what potential play he has. Considering the basic card, some of the basic cards he's running, wouldn't be surprised if he has Guardian of Kings, so that's actually going to go against my ability to get his life down.
Not
all right. Does that bother me very much? I don't think so. Question is, do I Beast? I mean, Beast could be fun, but I think Silver or the High Main's better because it opens the door way more for turn 7 kill command, potential lethal for Piloted Shredder. And of course, that's why we do that. So, any Consecrate? Oh, that's a good one. I like that move. I like that move a lot. I am running. Oh no! You know what? I don't think I'm running an owl. Whoops! I think that was something that I meant to run. I think so. No owl could mean lots of trouble here in just a minute. Now, if he breaks that up, he's doing some work for me. He's actually going to cancel the Divine Shield on that guy. I don't think that's a good idea. All right. This is probably as good of a Dr. Boom turn as any. So we shall pop you. You. Probably more important to keep you alive. Boom bots. I feel a little bad, but I'm expecting a Dr. Boom from him. It's like I have to remind myself I have not put a single dollar into this account.
Is my shield.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
So is he gonna go after Loatheb? Alright. Do I have lethal now? I do.
Well,
And yeah. Just got a little too far ahead from the start, and I mean that's why mid-range hunter, if you can get on curve, you can get on board for pretty much the whole game. Most of the losses I have on mid-range hunter are from missing my curve. Let's play at least one more. The mech is for noobs. The druid here is probably playing mech druid. I mean, I pushed my luck really hard last time because I had a good recording at 20 minutes and I thought I'd run just a little bit longer, and that was when it crashed. So we gotta do this again. But hey, it's fine. This is the brawl. It's called the Good Curves Brawl. See what we got going on the other end. Someone who pre-purchased TGT. So we'll see what Fantastigoria awaits after you mulligan every single card. So probably going for a combo of some sort. Web spinner on one. Question is, does he Living Roots put beep beep out there? That might be a good move. Might actually draw out the Glaive Zuka instead. Nope, nothing. Alright, well, let's Alec. See what we can draw in addition and scout his deck a little bit. Okay, Sneed Shredder. That is definitely something to look out for because I did not actually replace my, whatchamacallit. I didn't replace my deck and put in an owl. So he's setting up the swipe play from the looks of it. Okay. We shall oblige you. Just staying on curve for now. Or he really doesn't want me to draw another beast. I mean, this doesn't always give you anything that's useful. Alright, so anti-tempo here. Probably if he's running a Sneed's Old Shredder, it's a slow deck that wants to put up a bunch of taunts. So we're going to need to curve out in a hurry. Golden Houndmaster is good. Don't know if he has like some crazy Innervate play coming. Once again, he did have to mulligan his whole hand, so that...
I can see.
Sometimes you just gotta know when to go fast, and sometimes you gotta go too fast. So we'll do one more. And we're still pretty well under time here. So let's hit the button one more time and call it a brawl. So, once again, nice curve. Everything is looking fantastical.
Greetings, traveler.
And the reason I may act... Well, I mean, I could web spinner, but... There's a zombie chow. That's a little bit of a tougher call. Let's web spinner. I may be able to get a better coin play before long. Like turn 3 could be a good coin play if I want to drop another one of these in a Glaive Zuka. This is looking mighty mid-range of you. Oh, thank you, based quick shot. Question is, do I quick shot this guy? I mean, he's already kind of pinned down. Gotta remember myself. I'm a mid-range deck too, and we got a Raptor, which actually works pretty well. Because it still challenges this second totem goal. It's a little more frightening. I'll just stay on curve.
Hunt alone.
So you can only do a 3-mana play, so is it going to be a Tuskar Totemic? I mean, 2 for 3/4 is still very good. I still like it, but... I mean, one of the things that I think that most people's complain about this card is that it's vanilla, except for the fact that it has Overload. So it doesn't really do anything other than be a body. So many of the cards that are really popular, they do something else. That's why you don't see people play Bloodfin Raptor. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, I can still take care of it, though. Let's just pilot a Shredder. We'll save the Elix for when we need them. So my worry is that this is going to be a Sludge Belcher. Looks like he had the card he already wanted in his hand, though, maybe.
The Fire Lord.
Okay. It's a high roll for that, too. Okay, so we can trade this out, okay? And see, look, we do have a good coin play after all. So, Alec. Nope. Well, he has Neptulon, we know that now. Pretty good. Coin. Hello, Houndmaster. So only 5 mana. That still is enough to roll Spell Power Totem and to Thunder Blast this. Lightning Storm, excuse me. So we gotta hope for low rolls. That was not low rolls. Alright. Still probably correct to play this. A little unlucky that I got the 25% chance to 3/3 my 2/3 health minions, but I've had enough good fortune on my side of my brawls today. I could use a little bit of a bad dose here. Too bad I don't have any of my mad scientists. Right? There's our Drake. There's some slightly spooky, scary spell power. Well, obviously, I'm going to have to challenge this. The question is in what way. I hate throwing this charge into there, but I'm going to have to because my health is starting to be a premium. I guess we'll just get hero power. This is probably better.
Job's done.
Scout the deck. So we get a 4 play. So you may have just drawn Epsilon anyway. But at least I stopped Bloodlust. If he has an Earthshock here, I'll be a little sad, but he does have an 8 mana something. I have just got to watch my health total like a fool. So, Overload 3. There's your pure water, folks. And he's just going for face. Well, let's see. Maybe we can get lucky. Well, we want this or this to get it, so it's obviously going to be that one. No, we got it. Okay. Back. More mana efficient to do this. Now we gotta hope we don't get Murlocked. Now he's not gonna have a big play here because he only has 6 mana. But he could have gotten like 2 Murloc Knights, or 1 Murloc Knight and a Totemic Call. Could be a disaster. Right, that could also be a disaster because we do not like monster boost Murlocs. That's a sweet top deck. Probably better to taunt this. Trade with the other two. It's kind of the anti-tempo play. We're going for the win, guys. It's not the Dr. Boom turn you're looking for. We are going to get wrecked by a board clear here in just a second. We're going to get wrecked by an army of Murlocs. They're going to go... Oh, Deathwing! That is amazing. That is amazing. Oh, that I have to applaud that. Deathwing. Oh, I got Leocked. Oh, that is just too good. I can't even concede to that. That is... that just brings a tear to my eye. Turn 10 Deathwing. It's Brawl. I'm so glad this is the recording that I have now. Yeah, get your bananas. Get your bananas. Get that extra 3 damage. Just bravo. That is... That Deathwing brings a tear to my eye. All the damage. Good game. Don't mind losing in that fashion at all. I couldn't get the damage in time. I couldn't get control. And when I finally dumped my board, Deathwing approaches 1 in 3 chance of surviving. But even then, he had a Crackle that he top decked, so wouldn't have made it there. Still, good fun, good brawl. I know some people are not as high on the constructed list here at all, but my North America account, I didn't even run Dr. Boom. I just had pretty much this deck minus some Paladin Shredders plus some plus an Owl, which I don't have here, and plus whatever I said before, Knife Jugglers. So you can do this brawl pretty competitively for cheap. But hey, that's it for now. This is Asher. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have more Hearthstone in the days to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.